Lord have mercy. Hey, what's good, people? I'm your co-creative, and here are 5 websites with amazing free assets for creatives and anyone who does some kind of creative work, from graphic designers to video editors and everyone in between. There's a special bonus website I can guarantee you're absolutely going to love, especially if you're a graphic designer. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video to find it out. Now, with that being said, let's go asset shopping. Quick disclaimer, this video is not sponsored, so all the websites I talk about here are ones I've been using for a while now and would like to share with you. Alright, so the first one is Unsplash.com. Now this website is my go-to when I need high-resolution stock photos for clients' work, graphic design, or even for inspiration. The amazing thing is, you can search for photos based on themes like sports, nature, or travel. Or you can search by keyword, say basketball. And just like that, you have 4,000 plus high quality photos of a basketball. Just being on Unsplash for about 10 minutes, these are some of the photos I got. Now, most of the assets here are free, except the ones that say Unsplash Plus, which are fully premium. Now, bear in mind, even for the free ones, they will recommend that you attribute the author or say thanks, just to let the contributors on the platform know they're doing a good job. On to the next one, Unblast.com. Yeah, Unblast, Unsplash, Unblast. Now, when I ask Google what Unblast is used for, it just says, Unblast gathers the best design resources around the world in one place. Just like that. More like a retail shop. So Unblast basically just does all the work for you by scouring the internet, basically other online shops, for the best assets, best free assets, matter of fact, and puts all of them in one website for you. So here you can find assets from mockups to fonts, templates, and icons and stuff like that. But I personally use Unblast for finding mockups because you can get some of the best free mockups from Unblast. Now, for those of you who don't know, mockups are basically editable Photoshop templates of products like t-shirts, business cards, phones, posters, the list goes on and on. Now, bear in mind that Unblast doesn't necessarily make the mockups themselves. So when you click download, you are very likely to be sent to the actual site where the asset was gotten from. So then you can download from that website. In my opinion, Unblast is one of the best places to find free mockups that you can use personally and commercially. On to the next one. Now this one I found very recently. It's called Mixkit.co or .com. If you're a video editor, you're going to love this one. Mixkit is a video editing suite from Envato Elements. Yeah, with an extensive library of free assets for content creators like me. I use their assets all the time, from stock videos to royalty-free music to sound effects and templates. I mean, check this out. They have this awesome interface where you can preview videos. I mean, most websites have that, but check this out. They have a pre-listen to audios before even downloading them. This is pretty sick. Mixkit is definitely right up there on my favorite websites when I go asset shopping. Well, on to the next one. Let's talk about fonts. Alright, Googlefont.com. When I ask Google what Googlefont.com is used for, it says, now listen to this. Google Fonts makes it easy to bring personality and performance to your website and product. Our robust catalog of open source fonts and icons, blah blah blah, no matter where you are in the world. Now that's some writing right there. Now personally, I like Google Fonts because of its versatility. When it comes to fonts though, Google was serious about the whole no matter where you are in the world statement, because the website packs an extensive library of fonts for quite a good number of languages. For instance, I can enter the filter section and say Hebrew, and boom, Hebrew fonts. Serif, sans serif Hebrew fonts. Like, yeah, that's amazing. It also allows you to preview the text. So you can type anything in the box on the left and it shows you exactly what you've typed in all the fonts available. My favorite thing here is the icons. It's on the left pane, and this section is basically a bank of icons you can customize and download as PNG, SVG for web, or even for Android and iOS, like for UX designers. Now, these fonts and icons are free for both personal and commercial use. When in doubt, you can check the license information. Now, if you've stayed to this point in the video, chances are you're enjoying the video, so leave a like and subscribe. On to the next, more fonts. 5. Thefont.com. Thefont.com, like DA, not like THE. Yeah. Now, most of y'all know this one, especially if you're a graphic designer. Thefont.com is basically a website that allows you to search for fonts based on themes like basic, scripts, gothic, and some other fancy stuff. Almost everything here is free, but make sure to pay attention to the license information on top of the download button to be sure it's free for commercial use, because most of the stuff are free but for only personal use. Now to the bonus website. Now this is a game changer. Color.adobe.com. This website got updated recently with some exciting new features like vector recolor, colors in Adobe Express, contrast checker, which is one of my favorites, along with other features. But basically, this is Adobe's own color workspace. Yeah, Adobe, makers of Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, blah blah blah. Now there's a lot packed in here that is going to save graphic designers so much time. And I want a quick color palette, maybe for graphic design or to create a gradient map when editing photos. I go into the extract theme section and load up a photo from my mood board, or a photo that has a theme or vibe I like. For instance, here's a photo from my last video. Instantly you get a color palette from that photo. Isn't that amazing? Now there are other manual ways to make color palettes. One way is to use the color wheel, which is like one of the biggest features on here. You can adjust one circle on the color wheel to get 3 extra complementary colors. Another way is you can select the color picker tool and select colors from anywhere on the website or even your desktop. The site also generates 4 other complementary colors to the one you selected, and that becomes the color palette. Now if you want to get really precise, there's a section to input hex codes. Every color you've probably seen anywhere has a hex code, and most of the Adobe apps have a section where you can find the hex code of any color, so you can input those if you want to use exact colors. To save a color palette like this one, you first need to create an Adobe account, which only takes a second, and then you're good to go. Now you don't need to brainstorm or try and error all your time away deciding what colors to use for your next project. On top of that, there's my favorite feature, the contrast checker. It basically tells you a ratio of 2 selected colors, and basically tells you with a green check or a red circle whether the 2 colors are well contrasted. And this is huge for graphic designers because it shows you a nice preview of text on background and icons on background with any 2 colors you choose. Isn't that amazing? So before importing colors or selecting colors, you can try them out, see how they look, and then with 200% confidence you can go ahead and start your project. Well, that was it for today's video. Enough of my ranting. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, ring the bell to get notified on the next asset shopping video. Cheers.